It always sucks when you meet somebody and you hit it off, like texting back and forth. Everything seems cool, and then they just sort of fade away. And you're like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Did I meet somebody else? Did I say something weird? And you like check your text over and over again. You're like, oh my God, I put ... when I should have put a comma.
Too many smiley faces.
You start thinking about it too much. Like, what did I say? It's even worse when that person actually texts you and says, hey, don't text me anymore. And that's what happened to Jake, who is on the phone with us right now. Jake, what's up? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So the girl that you want us to call today actually said, don't call me anymore.
Yeah, she did.
That's okay. Brutal.
And did anything happen leading up to that you can think of, or she just all of a sudden said it?
I really don't know. I've gone over everything a million times. She just one day just said, I need you to stop texting me, and that was that. That was the last I heard of her.
First of all, why don't you explain who this girl is? Who do you want us to call today?
Her name is Isabella.
Isabella.
She's a friend of a friend. I met her at a party at my place, and she was just amazing. She had great hair, She was like the perfect height. I'm not a really particularly tall guy, but
what is the perfect height?
I like women who are a little on the short side, like 5 foot, 5'1", something like that. And
yeah,
she was right there.
If you're a short dude, most of the time you like somebody who's smaller than you. Me, I personally like women who are taller than me because I think it's funny when they have to bend down to kiss me, but that's just me. So you met her at your house at a party. You hung out that night.
Yeah, she came in with a bunch of my friends, and I immediately just made a beeline for her and just said, I said hi to my friends, and then and I introduced myself, and we just started talking.
And were you somewhat sober, or were you guys pretty sloppy by the end of the evening?
I wasn't too drunk. I was a little tipsy, but she was pretty drunk at the end of the night.
And by the whole night, you mean the whole night?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she got there around like 10. And then the party started winding down right around 2 or 3 in the morning.
Jake, I didn't ask really how long she was there. I was asking if you did her.
That's why he
did you guys hook up?
I mean, this is not the kind of girl that would happen with. This is the kind of girl I would take home to my mom.
Did she stay at your place?
She did, actually. She asked if she could crash in my apartment. So I set up my couch, asked her, here's my couch. You can have a blanket, and here's a pillow. And I've asked her if she wanted anything else, but she said she wanted to, if it was possible, to sleep in my room, in my bed with me.
Oh.
Nice. And you, of course, said yes to that.
Well, yeah.
and nothing happened between you two?
Nothing really. I mean, we just ended up kind of cuddling a little bit, and, we kissed a little bit, but that was it. Nothing ever happened. I have nothing but respect for this woman. She's perfect.
So she obviously liked you enough to follow up with you after that night. How did your text conversations go, like before she stopped talking to you?
Well, at first they were nice. We just talked about stuff we talked about that night and here and there. And then over time, as we text each other a little bit more after a few days, she just started not texting as much. And then they started feeling a little cold. Mm-hmm. And then she just said, I need you to stop texting me.
What was the last thing you had sent to her before she cut you off?
All I did was ask her if she wanted to hang out this weekend.
Ooh.
And that's when she said, stop texting me?
Yeah.
How much were you texting her?
I mean, we were texting each other pretty often. I mean, in the beginning, it was maybe once
Jake, I didn't ask how much you were texting each other. How much were you texting her?
Mm-hmm.
A lot, let's just say. I was texting her a lot.
All right. Do you think it's too much, or do you think there's anything that you said in any of your text messages? I guarantee you've read over all of them by now if you're wondering why she told you to stop texting her.
I didn't say anything offensive. I didn't say anything that could be even remotely controversial. So I don't know. I really don't know. I mean,
and there's no interaction you've had outside of texting, like say on Facebook. You don't have anything super offensive up there that she could have disliked?
No. I really don't think I do anything wrong. I mean, I listen to you guys all the time. I know what people have done wrong in the past. I'm not the kind of guy that does that stuff.
You're not withholding any weird information from us, are you? Because that's usually what happens. Okay.
No.
You sound like just a generally nice guy.
Maybe because I'm thinking about it too much, but maybe that's it. The whole, because I couldn't, throughout the night, I just couldn't say no to her. I brought her drinks. I just brought things over to her. I just said pretty much yes to everything. Yes, you can stay at my place. Yes, you can stay in my bed.
A little bit of a doormat, you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. The next time, offer to get her a drink. Go get it for her and then drink it right in front of her.
Or spill
and then go
it
say,
on
hey,
her.
it's pretty good. You might want to go get your own. All right, man. We're going to play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Jake, I think I figured out what your problem is.
What's that?
Well, you're having problems with a girl named Isabella who you want us to call. You were texting with her a bunch, and then she finally just said, hey, don't text me anymore. Now, I was talking to everybody here off the air kind of about the situation and what they think it could be. Everybody in here thinks you're annoying. And
Not true.
I personally don't feel that way. I think you sound like a nice guy to me, but
Don't listen
I mean,
to
they
him,
say
Jake.
you might be kind of annoying. Maybe you were kind of annoying to her and texting her too much. I think you're a great guy. I don't think you're annoying at all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But do you think that's a possibility, though? Do you think that maybe you just texted her too much after you met her and she finally was like, okay, this guy's a little overboard?
Right. That is possible.
Okay.
God, you're a nice guy. If she does end up saying something that's mean, just, don't let it crush you too much, okay, Jake?
All right.
Just prepare.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Isabella, please?
She's not here.
Okay. Who am I speaking with?
Can I help you?
Yeah, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5. Who am I speaking with?
This is Aaron. So, what do you want to talk to Isabella about?
This is Isabella's cell phone, correct?
Yeah, she's just not home. Something I can do for you?
Yeah. First of all, who are you, Aaron?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Isabella's significant other.
You're her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Nice. How long you guys been together?
I don't even know what you're calling about. Why do you want to know?
Well, we do a segment on our show, and it's going to kind of be an awkward conversation here, Aaron. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Uh-huh.
And that's where if a listener of ours goes out on a date with somebody and ends up getting blown off, we get an email from them asking if we can call that person and ask why. So somebody sent us an email about Isabella.
That doesn't even make sense.
How long have
Someone...
you... Yeah, somebody recently met Isabella and
Uh-huh.
has been texting with her and thought that everything was going well. And then Isabella kind of stopped responding to him and told them not to text anymore. And they were hoping to get a second date.
Are
you
I
in
think
it-
you got the
are
wrong
you in it-
person. We're together. So there's no way she's going out on a date with someone else,
Yeah, right. No.
especially not recently.
Hey, Aaron, I don't want to try to blow up her spot. Like, this might not be a bad thing. How long have you guys been together? Because it could be that she just recently met a guy or whatever.
No, it's not even possible. We've been together for a long time, on and off. So maybe during one of those off periods, something could have happened. But even that seems unlikely.
I know this is probably a hard phone call to take and to hear.
Not hard to hear because
But-
it doesn't make sense. It's not even possible.
Aaron, a guy emailed us, and he's been texting with Isabella. They met at a party a few weeks ago, hung out, had a good time. He thought that she was into him, and then she said, don't text me anymore, and stop texting him. That's why he wanted us to call.
Right, but I'm on her phone now. I've checked her phone. There's no text messages from any guy. Okay, I can assure you of that.
You check her phone all the time?
Enough. We trust each other, whatever,
I like trust. 2 weeks ago, were you guys together or on a break? Because you said you guys have breaks.
Look, it's really none of your business at this point. It's not.
You don't even want to know if maybe your girlfriend is cheating on you?
Who the are you? I've already answered all of your dumb questions, so I think you need to off.
I'm just trying to help you get to the bottom of it because this is the phone number that we got from another dude who said that he met Isabella.
Look, if you have some guy that's calling you, then why don't you tell him he's mistaken and he's got the wrong person and she's got a boyfriend and to just, back off and stop harassing her.
Okay, I'll do that for you. Hey, Jake, back off. Isabella has a boyfriend. His name is Aaron.
This is so uncomfortable.
Aaron, Jake, the guy who says he met Isabella, is actually on the phone with us right now. Jake, say hi to Aaron.
Hey. So how long have you guys been dating? You never really answered that question.
Who the are you? I'm not even going to answer this. I don't even know who you are. I don't want to know who you are. You sound like a little bit of a dweeb, and I don't think she ever.
I met Isabella
Here's the deal,
2 weeks
dude.
ago.
Here's the deal.
We hung
Here's the
out
deal.
for the whole night. She stayed in my bed.
Oh, so
But it doesn't sound like you guys are really into each other. You won't even say how long you've been dating.
All right, dude, here's the deal. I don't know who the you are. I don't have a problem with you, but you keep pushing down this road, we're going to have a problem. You need to back off. I don't know what you got going on. You've made a mistake, all right?
Jake,
why don't we just ask Isabella who she wants to be? Why don't we ask Isabella?
Yeah.
She wants.
Why don't we ask Isabella?
Oh, God, this is so
Aaron?
uncomfortable.
I mean, I know you have her phone right now, but how can we get a hold of her?
I'm not going to give you any of your info.
Where is she? She must be coming back soon.
This is ridiculous. I am with Isabella. We are together. No, you can't talk to her. No, we're not going to go through. I'm not going to listen to this pseudo shrink try to tell me that my relationship isn't working out. All right? So off,
you maybe
radio show.
Maybe you guys weren't together 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago, Aaron. That's when Jake says he met Isabella, and she spent the night at his house.
In his bed.
In his bed. They made out. I mean, I feel bad for...
You don't feel that bad,
No,
though.
really, not that bad.
And Jake,
But Aaron, I mean, that 2 weeks ago, were you on a break 2 weeks ago?
I'm not getting into this with you guys. Obviously, I'm going to talk to her and see what's going on here.
I don't think they were on a break 2 weeks ago.
Jake, why do you keep pushing this? I mean, why would you even want to see Isabella at this point, dude?
Look, I understand people sometimes are in relationships just because they're convenient at the time. Maybe this is just because it's convenient.
This is insane. This is not happening, dude. Find another girl, all right?
I can't speak for her. No one speaks for
Why don't you,
anybody.
when you move out of your parents' house, why don't you go find a girl, all right?
Jake, you keep worrying about what she wants, but the last text message she sent you was not to talk to her again. So maybe she doesn't want to talk.
Well, how do we know it's not him who just sent that? How do we know he's telling the truth?
That's a good
about all
point.
this?
I feel bad for Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron, did you send that text message to Jake telling him not to text her anymore?
This is a total waste of my time. I don't know what you guys got going on, but you got the wrong guy on the wrong day. I'm out, and I'm done talking to you, and I'm done talking to that guy, and I do not listen to your radio show.
Hey,
so
no,
get
well,
over
that's
it,
what I was
all
going
right?
to ask you, if you would still tune in on occasion.
Yeah.
If you could check us out.
Yeah, sure. You
Moving
know
Nine.
what? Why don't you send your autographed picture to someone else, because I don't give a okay?
We play all the hits. I mean, come on.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Yeah, I don't think.
No, he's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake,
Yep.
what did you think of all that?
It sounded like he's really up in her business the whole time. He's controlling what she says to people.
It sounds like she's not in a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, but I mean, it is her choice.
She's in a horrible relationship.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, you're walking into a freaking pile of tornado craziness. That didn't even make sense, but you know what I'm saying. Stay away from the situation.
Well, maybe that's why I should talk to her. Maybe she needs help. I mean, she sounds like she's trapped with this crazy guy.
Yes.
It sounds like trash. She probably doesn't have a job,
Yeah.
but he's controlling her.
Yeah,
I mean,
so you feel like you want to rescue her from
No,
this.
Jake.
Yeah. I want to help her. She sounds like she needs help.
All right, well, good luck in your quest, Jake.
God.
And as I always do at the end of Second Date Updates, I have to ask, I would love to send you out on a date by yourself, because Isabella has a boyfriend and currently won't do that with you. Maybe I can send you to like a kickboxing class so you learn how to defend yourself when this guy kicks your ass.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know what really surprises me? Out of all the second date updates we've done quite a few where someone's like, I was set up on a blind date, I didn't really see the person beforehand, and then I showed up and met them, and they were attractive.
The attractive part is what surprises you?
That's what surprised me. Like, we always get one where they say that they showed up and the person is better or just as they thought, and nobody's ever, like, people get built up in their head that they must be going out with, like, the biggest monster ever, and then they show up and they're like, oh, it's not that bad.
When I used to get set up by friends, I'd always show up and be like, that's what you think of me? You think I should be with this?
I'm insulted.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jenna was set up through friends with a guy named Scott, and once again, Scott wasn't as ugly as she thought he was going to be. Right, Jenna?
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So tell us a little bit about Scott.
I met him through friends, and I had seen kind of a blurry picture of him, like a little far away, you know. So I knew he wasn't going to be totally ugly, but he was really, really, really good looking.
Okay.
When I walked in, I was shocked.
Did you tell him that? Did you say, oh, I saw your picture kind of on Facebook, and you are way better. You shouldn't take pictures.
No, I didn't want him to know that I looked him up,
What did your friends tell you about him before you met him?
They didn't say much. They said, that he's very successful, he's in business, he's nice. That was pretty much it.
I mean, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we met at a really nice restaurant for drinks, which I thought was cool, not a bar.
Yeah.
And he was really attentive. He asked me a lot of questions. I felt like he really listened to me. He's really funny. I laughed a lot, so it went really well.
Was there any awkward moments at all on your date?
No, none at all. I mean, look, I listen to you guys all the time, and I've heard some of the terrible things that have happened, but nothing like that happened. No, no one passed gas. No one did anything. No one blew snot out of their nose. Like, it was totally golden, and I really don't understand what happened.
You forgot the one that happens a lot in second date updates. Anybody blackout drunk? And
No, I kept my drinking to a minimum. I did not get too drunk, I swear.
so why do you think this guy's not calling you back then?
I don't know. Maybe he's used to dating different kinds of girls. I'm a little more on the conservative side, especially on a first date. I was dressed kind of conservatively, and so I
What
don't
is
know
that? Well, how conservative? Like turtleneck?
Long skirt to her ankles.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wasn't completely covered up, but I also wasn't showing cleavage or a lot of legs.
Oh, yeah, that is a deal breaker. No wonder he's not calling you back. What are you doing? Yeah, is this your first time on a date, Jenna?
Look, it was a blind date, and if that's really the
if a guy likes you, I mean, I highly doubt that he was turned off that much by you dressing conservatively.
But I also can understand you being self-conscious about it, because you dressed for a date with what you thought was going to be kind of an uggo. You walk in and he's hot and you're like, oh my God, why did I wear this?
Yes, that did cross my mind. I mean, I tend to dress a little more conservatively on the beginning anyway, or on dates. I don't, like to seem so easy, I guess, but...
You think maybe he's hoping for an easy girl and that's why?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I think you're making big assumptions about him just because he's hot. I don't think that's fair.
What, that he just wants a trampy girl?
Yeah. I mean, he kissed you at the end of the night, right?
That's usually leads up to something else.
I know, but it was a sweet...
Wait, he wants a trampy girl. Why would he ever try to kiss you or touch you?
Exactly.
Come on. Those guys that want easy girls are always like, hey, hands off. Yeah. So how did the date end?
So after we left the restaurant, we went for a long walk, just kind of walking around, and then we ended up back at my car, and he kissed me.
Oh, he even sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And has he talked to you at all since you guys went out?
Well, so I texted him, and I said, thanks for the nice time, and, thank you so much for the drink, blah, blah, blah. And he wrote back and said, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And that was it? Like, period?
That was it. Yeah. Period.
Did you hit your friends up to see, has he said anything?
Yeah, and they're just not really responsive. They're saying that he's not really saying what happened. No one can really get it out of him, I guess.
Like he's just turning it down, like I don't want to talk about it?
I don't know if he's saying he doesn't want to talk about it, or maybe they're hiding something from me, or if he's just kind of brushing it off.
You can't get a straight up answer, though, out of anybody.
No, it's like everyone's hiding something.
That's sketchy. Yeah. I mean, are you feeling like you're the butt of a joke or something between your friends group?
Well, that's what I'm worried about, and that's why, I said I'm just going to call and see, because this is stupid, and it's just killing me. I want to know what happened. And if I did something terrible, then I kind of want to know what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Call now to win a $1,000 cash crate.
1-866-MOVING-92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings, second date update.
Today's second date update should be a lesson to all of the ladies listening right now. When you go out on a first date, don't wear clothes. Okay? Research has shown that in over 70% of first dates, they always go better if you wear less clothes.
Really?
Oh
If
my
you wear no
gosh.
clothes at all, 100% satisfaction rate. That's the problem that Jenna is having. She feels like the only reason she's not getting a call back is maybe she dressed a little too conservative and the guy wasn't really into her. You ready to go, Jenna? You ready to call him and get him on the phone and find out if that's why?
I hope that's not why.
I mean, you wouldn't want to go out with him if that's why, right?
No. I mean, I don't know. It would depend.
I don't know. Maybe, possibly. I thought the guy was pretty attractive, so.
It would depend. I mean, maybe he thinks, I'm a Mormon, or I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm just totally conservative.
Okay.
I wouldn't want him to have the complete wrong impression.
Well, Jenna, no matter what, win or lose, when we get him on the phone, if you get a second date or not, at least you've learned your lesson that the next time you go out on a date, forget the clothing. Right?
No.
Nope. Okay, still haven't learned.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can do the second date update now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number, okay?
Okay, let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Hi, this is Scott.
Hey, Scott, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Scott, you there?
I don't know who this is.
Oh, you don't?
That's what I just said. What is this?
My name is Jubal. I'm calling from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show. And I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they were hoping that we could get a hold of you.
Why is a radio show calling me about a date?
Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. So you recently went out on a date with a girl named Jenna.
Yeah.
Okay, and so Jenna emailed us because you haven't been answering any of her phone calls, and she thought you guys had a great time, but she's wondering if she did something wrong or if there was a specific reason that you're not calling her back.
No, there's nothing specific. Just, not big into going through with things that there's no point to.
So you feel like there's no point in continuing to try to date Jenna?
I mean, I just know that it's not going to work.
Let me ask you this. Was it because she dressed too conservatively? Right?
Please.
I know that's annoying.
No, that had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Oh, thank
well,
God.
she was actually concerned that might be the issue.
No, that's not the reason why.
Well, if that's not the reason why, can you kind of give us a little bit of information so that at least I can tell her, hey, don't worry about the way that you dress. It wasn't that.
Yeah, you could tell her that. That's fine. But, I mean, as far as, like, a more specific thing, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's not going to work. And really, to be honest, she's cute and everything, but I'm looking for a different breed of girl.
A different breed?
What does that even mean? We're not we don't come like thoroughbred or
No, there are
horse.
some thoroughbreds out there,
Oh
and there are some
my
definite
gosh,
runts.
you guys.
Believe me, I know what you're talking about, Scott.
for a blue ribbon.
Yeah, I mean, there are
Thank
different
you.
breeds of all kinds of humans. But what are you looking for then?
Basically, I'm a guy who works a lot, pretty successful at what I do, and,
Is she not pretty enough?
nope, she's fine. She's very cute. I'm not saying that. The bottom line is that, like, I don't know how to say this, but she's too smart.
What? You said did you just say too smart?
Yeah, too smart?
Yeah, that's right. She is too smart. I'm not looking for a smart girl.
What?
You want that might be the best way to be turned down for a date ever is for somebody to tell you that you're too smart. It's like a compliment, but then also a letdown at the same time. What do you mean you only date dumb girls?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I just want someone who is not as smart and someone who's not as ambitious as Jenna is.
Why would you not? I feel like I look for the opposite, and I've never had the opposite, so I've had the other thing, and trust me, it's not all it's cracked up to be. But I feel like I want the opposite, and why would you want to be with someone who's not ambitious and not smart?
Well, like I said, I'm pretty successful, and I need someone who's just going to focus on me and not their own career or their own motivation.
Okay.
So you just want someone to be home and look pretty for you and make you some dinner every once in a while.
I'm a good-looking guy. I do really well. Basically, I just am looking for some arm candy, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, there is, because you're treating your woman as a trophy, no matter who she is. So there's lots of things wrong with that.
There is a ton of benefits, okay?
She gets to go on a lot of great vacations, a lot of business trips. She gets to be living a good life. All she has to do is stand there and look good.
So that's all you want. You basically want a mannequin.
No, I don't want to date a mannequin, but I just don't want someone like Jenna. You know, I mean, she went to Berkeley. I think she got like a double degree, which is insane.
Oh my gosh, stop it. It's disgusting.
She's way too motivated. I need someone who's just going to be there and be supportive for me and be at home and make babies with me.
Oh my God.
Hey, at least you're honest about it, you know?
What? No, Elise. No, Elise.
Well, he's
at all.
honest. Well, at least he knows what he's getting into, because I'm assuming the girl that he's going to find is going to be okay with being arm candy, and there are people that are good with that. So at least you didn't string her along.
Exactly.
I've just never heard a more selfish, self-centered, egotistical person in my entire life.
It happens.
You know what? I think you've never heard a more honest man in your entire life.
No. How do you agree? Oh my God.
A more honest, successful man that's just looking for a hot chick who will shut the F up.
Oh my God.
Hey, Scott, thank you for your time, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate your honesty and continued success in all of your business ventures.
Thanks, dude.
Best friends now.
But I do want to let you know that Jenna is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah, Jenna is on the phone listening. Jenna, are you there?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm pissed. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. I woke up, it's 1950. What is your problem? Are you serious right now?
I didn't know you were on the other line, so I didn't know you were going to hear all that. But, yeah, that's how I feel.
I can't believe. I mean, that's completely different than the impression that you gave me the other night.
Well, I mean, I was on a date. I was being charming.
Oh my gosh. Jenna, did you see any signs of this at all?
Not at all. I mean, why did you let me go on and on? Why didn't you tell me right then when I told you what I do?
Jenna, you're interesting, and that's really, really cool that you're so motivated, and I actually think that's good for you, and I'm excited for you, and I was interested to talk to you, but that's not who I want in a relationship.
Okay, Scott, for the record, I think you are a total ass.
Oh my God, that's an understatement.
Correction, Jenna. You mean successful ass.
Oh my. Dude, you're a misogynistic for brains. What is your problem? Do you have like no remorse at all? I don't even know what to say to you.
You know, you've been talking this entire time, and I have no idea who you are. I don't even know your name. But I got to be honest, it sounds like you're someone who's very threatened by me and my success and my honesty.
Oh my God. If anything, I just have sympathy for any girl that may get trapped in whatever bull you've got going on, dude.
Right,
I don't know. But you know what? There's a lot of girls who would love to go to the south of France with me for a weekend at the drop of a dime. And it sounds like maybe you'd like to be one of those people. But
oh, honey, I can pay for my own trip to the south of France. Thank you very much.
Yes, you probably can with your husband's money.
Oh, you better step down now. I
Yeah,
swear
her husband's unemployed, so they can't do that. So you don't even know what you're talking about.
That's actually true.
Hey,
oh my God,
Scott,
I'm so angry.
would you like to go out with Jenna on a second date? I know you don't need it, but we'll pay for it. No? Okay. Jenna, I'm assuming you don't want to go out with Scott again.
Absolutely not, no.
Hey, maybe ask your co-host if she wants to go out on a date with me.
Brooke, you want to go out on a date with Scott?
Never, ever in any life would I ever even want to talk to him again. All I want to do is kick you in the balls right now. I'm like furious.
You know, maybe you should tell your female co-host, again, whoever she is,
Oh my God.
she needs to learn a lesson and know her place. Okay, just like every other woman does.
Yeah, I'll do that for you. Hey, Brooke, men are talking.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You want to know if you're absolutely terrible at dating? We can help you with that with the second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. We have Cameron on the phone right now. Cameron, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Now, your email said that you met a girl named Julia through friends. I do want to point out that your email also said it felt like she just got you.
Aww.
It sounds cornier when you say it out loud. I did feel like she got me. Like, I thought we had a connection.
What'd you guys do during your date?
We went down to, like, Pioneer area, sort of Safeco area. That whole area is blown up. I love that district.
Okay.
We had dinner down there, and I was gregarious and fun, and, you know, she laughed at my jokes.
If I don't say so myself,
Wow,
I was
Cameron.
outgoing and hilarious. But then again, I'm just doing what Cameron does. I'm not Cameron. I'm not making fun of you. I'm sorry. So anyway, you felt like she had a good time. She was laughing at your jokes. You had a good dinner with her.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, she was giving me good signs.
Okay, like she was maybe like touching your arm or...
Well, okay, not exactly that.
Oh.
right.
But when I dropped her off, we did have a steamy makeout session.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
okay. So there was
Okay.
physical contact. She's
Yeah.
into it.
How'd the date end?
I'm trying to think back if she sort of said, "Hey, nice to meet you," or if she was like, "Hey, let's talk soon." I can't exactly remember, but I felt like if I were to text her the next day, she would
Right.
respond. I waited a few days,
Okay.
How many days?
5 days. I waited until the following weekend, like
All right.
Friday, and I sent her a text.
That's a long time.
5 days does seem like a long time. It seems like if I were a girl, it sounds like I'm starting a song. If I were a girl, anyway. But I would think 5 days, like maybe the guy has blown me off. So do you think maybe that happened, Cameron?
That's hard to say.
It's like you're losing your forward momentum. If you come off a hot, steamy makeout session, a girl wants to know right away that you also felt it was great.
Yeah, maybe I should have midweek, you know, sent her a message or...
You can't think of any reason why she wouldn't want to call you.
There were some lulls in the conversation, but we didn't, like, clash politically. We avoided those subjects.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, hey,
Sweet
Cameron,
Cameron.
we're going to get her on the phone right after this song and see if we can get an answer for you, okay?
Hopefully she doesn't really hate me for doing this.
All right, so just hang out for like 3.5 minutes and we'll get the second part of your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Hold on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Cameron's on the phone with us. He emailed us about a girl named Julia who he went on a date with. They had dinner, made out at the end of the night. You waited 5 days to try to get a hold of her via text message. Do you think that maybe you might have waited too long?
I wonder.
Okay.
I wonder.
All right.
Oh, Cameron.
We'll call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and ask her, okay?
Awesome.
And feel free to go ahead and jump in on the conversation whenever.
And bring out that confidence, Cameron. You got it in you. I know it.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, is Julia there?
this is she.
Julia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Oh, hello.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nice.
It's always a weird follow-up question.
I know,
Like,
right?
you just called to say hi.
Calling to see what you're up to, you know, like how things been. How's life? We haven't talked in a while, Julia, or ever, have we?
Yeah.
I'm calling you because I wanted to ask you a question about somebody you know.
Okay.
Do you have any idea of who I might want to call you about?
No.
How familiar are you with our show?
I'm familiar.
Okay. Have you ever heard the second date updates before?
Yes.
What if I were to tell you that somebody emailed us about going on a date with you?
Oh.
Take it
Now
away.
now can you guess who it might be that wants to find out why you didn't call them back after you guys went on a date?
Was it Mike?
Oh,
It is
wow.
not Mike.
Interesting.
Okay.
You think we could narrow it down some more? Sounds like there's a lot of options.
Not calling a lot of men back.
Okay, go ahead. Guess again. I want to see if you can guess it now. It's not Mike. It's somebody else that you went on a date with recently.
Cameron, I think.
Oh, I think.
Cameron, you think? That's it.
I don't know.
It's Cameron. It's Cameron.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
He emailed us because he wants to know why you guys went out and you never called him back. He said he sent you a text like 5 days after your date. And you didn't respond.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind telling us why?
It was a fine date. We got along.
Okay.
He let us know that there was kind of a hot and steamy makeout session at the end of the night.
Yes, there was. I admit it.
It's okay. It's okay. So you were into him, right?
I mean, it was kind of weird because he smelled like a girl.
He smelled like a girl.
Like he was wearing like women's perfume.
What?
I don't know if like he had been with a girl earlier that day or he just has like a weird like lady perfume fetish or
Julia, guys' cologne sometimes could smell like women's perfume. Do you think
True.
that maybe he just made a bad selection?
no, this was like flowery, like Marc Jacobs smelling.
Oh.
Like my best friend wears the same perfume.
Hey, Julia.
Yeah.
Cam's on the phone with us.
What?
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
What's up?
Cameron.
I'll help you out, Cameron.
No,
Cameron.
I'm not fond of men's cologne. I think it's too musky and musty and weird.
What?
So
Okay, so you were wearing women's perfume?
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
to
I
each
mean,
their own.
whatever your scent is, man. But
sometimes I wear a little touch of like a subtle women's perfume.
So, Cameron, can I ask you this? I think wearing women's perfume, that's fine. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But does it go beyond women's perfume ever?
I'll answer that with a resounding no.
So it's just
the perfume doesn't match the underwear is what we're asking. All right.
It does not.
So, Julia, you were just turned off by the fact that Cameron smelled like a girl.
Yeah.
And that's the reason you didn't call me, Julia?
Yes.
Is that the only reason?
Also, I didn't really think you were that good of a kisser.
Oh,
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
That sounds mean.
What was bad about his kissing?
I just like a lot of like saliva.
He just kissed like a woman, didn't he? Is that what
But his lips were so soft.
well, Julia, we'll pay for the second date. If you'll go out with Cameron again, we will pay for it.
That is so nice. However, I don't think so.
Really?
I think it just would be not.
What if he agrees not to wear perfume?
Yeah.
I mean, there just wasn't a connection.
All right.
Okay.
You're scared that he's going to show up for the date and you guys are going to be wearing the same top and it's going to be awkward.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Alan is on the phone today for a second date update, and he actually had to go to the hospital right after he met the girl he wants to call today. So I'm guessing Alan got some love sickness.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what I'm guessing. Is that what happened, Alan?
It wasn't exactly that. It's a lack of love sickness, which is why I'm calling you guys.
Okay. This is going to be a good story. I like stories that end in the hospital. No. I mean, as long as the person is fine afterwards.
Okay.
I live to tell the tale.
Okay.
Yeah. What's her name, by the way?
Her name is Faith.
Faith, okay. How'd you meet Faith?
So I'm at a bar with a couple buddies, and I'm a little bit short on cash at the moment, so I need, the guys to pay for a round, and they don't want to because they're punks sometimes. So we start betting each other for what I can do for it, and we talk about a bunch of different stuff, and finally say, look, I'm going to chug this entire bottle of hot sauce if you pay for my drinks.
What? This is what you're resorting to? You sounded like a real put-together guy at the beginning of this.
I mean, I'm pretty put together, but I get dumb sometimes with my friends, and we challenge each other to stupid stuff. So
Okay, this sounds awful.
I'm a man of my word. I chug the hot sauce.
Oh, dude.
The whole, like a whole bottle?
Yeah, a whole bottle. It was like 3 or 4 gulps. As like people are hearing us kind of like joke around with each other about me doing it, and so people started paying attention. So by the time that I unscrew the label, like in the top of it, everybody's watching. So like the entire bar, like they literally cut the music on the jukebox.
Oh, wow. So you're like the man of the hour.
Totally. I had 15 people shouting chug.
And that's when she fell for you, when she saw you take that bottle in your hand, because there's nothing a woman wants more than a man that can chug hot sauce.
I think it's, somebody who takes control. I think that's what she saw in me. But so she like, I do it, the guy's like, slap me on the back, and she walks over, which is always a good sign. Yeah. And she says, that was pretty impressive. Let me buy you a beer for that.
Yeah,
she really did like it. Turn her on. You may have found the woman of your dreams.
I feel pretty lucky at this point,
Mm-hmm.
And we, I go excuse myself from my friends, and we go over to the bar, and we're chatting a little bit, and it's really nice. So we start, we exchange numbers, and that's when the hot sauce.
So that's when it kicked in.
That's when it kicks in, yeah.
All right. And by kicking in, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, you know how some people get the runs?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I felt like I was about to get the sprints.
Oh!
I can imagine.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's so gross.
And this is while you were talking to her?
Oh, totally. Like I'm salivating. Like I can feel like it's going to get out one way or another. And I don't, want to, I don't want any liquids to get on her.
Yeah, puke all over or do something else all over.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
that would have been even more disturbing if you did that and she's just like, ooh, now I really want to take you home.
Right? I don't want to know that yet. So I get my buddies to come over. I text them real quick, and they say, like, oh, we have to go to this other bar. So I basically make up an excuse. We say, oh, I've got your number. I'll text you soon. And I leave. And that's when I go to the hospital, and I found out that I actually have an ulcer.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you left and went to the hospital and you have an ulcer?
Yeah, and I'll be fine. It's one of those things where it's, don't be dumb, like chug bottles of hot sauce, so I won't be doing that again.
I don't think doctors recommend you do that when you have an ulcer.
Ever, I think.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 don't. So we hung out again, it was nice, and we went to a different bar, and I tried to really limit the amount of alcohol that I was drinking because of the ulcer. It was nice, but I had to cut it short. I have this appointment that I legitimately have to get to, and so I have to cut short that hangout. So this is the second time in a row that I've kind of been like a little bit of a flake to her, like we were barely talking and then I left, and then this other time we were maybe hanging out for like half an hour. So now when I text her, and I even tried calling her and left a message, she's just not responding. And I think it's because she thinks that I'm going to bail on her. Or
right. Did you tell her beforehand that you had an appointment to get to and coffee will be short?
I forgot, to be honest, which is dumb.
Why did you schedule it that way?
I was just being dumb. I thought that I had time to do it, and she was the one who suggested that time, and I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm busy that time.
Yeah.
So I didn't even really think about it. I was just excited. Like she said, let's meet for a day. I was like, oh yeah, sure, of course.
I'm noticing a theme with you, Alan. Being dumb a lot.
Yeah.
The hot sauce, I was dumb. The scheduling, I was dumb.
Me and my bros get dumb.
Yeah.
I'll totally cop to that. I will cop to not always being the smartest guy in the room.
Okay.
So how long did your hangout actually last?
I'd say it was like 25 minutes, half an hour. Enough where we got to kind of know each other and have it was starting to get like a good conversation, but then I had to bail.
Yeah, that's really short.
Yeah, that is
really
short.
I feel like you have to at least have an hour with someone to even be considered not rude.
Yeah, like for it to be a date, right? I kind of feel like we haven't even gone on a date yet.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. You met her at a bar and you had to leave and then go to the hospital because you chugged hot sauce, and then you met up for a date and you were there for half an hour before you had to go somewhere else. I can see how that would make somebody think that you're a little flaky.
Yeah, when she's so cute and she's super nice. So, if anything, I just want to be like, hey, I'm sorry. You're great. But, I kind of feel like we have a connection. So I'd like to, if there's a chance, I want to try.
Okay.
And I forget, she's not responding to you now at all, or she's just kind of blowing you off?
Yeah, she's not responding to me at all.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Alan is on the phone, and Alan is dumb. That's not my words. Those are his words.
That's true.
Alan met a girl named Faith at a bar one night. His first dumb move was chugging a bottle of hot sauce because his buddies dared him to do it.
Hey, she was impressed by that, though.
Yep, but that's how he met her. And then his second dumb move was after he set up a date with her, He met up with her, but he had an appointment that day, so they only spent like 30 minutes hanging out and having a few more drinks at another bar like a week later, and now she's not calling him back. Alan, we're about to call her. Are you ready?
I'm excited, man. I think that you're right. Sometimes I act dumb, but I think that she's pretty cool, and it'd be smart for us to get together.
Yeah, but maybe she's reading the red flags correctly, and you are flaky.
I mean, no, I don't think that I'm flaky in that way. Like, I'm probably flaky in other ways. I should probably, do laundry more or something like that. But I'm a good partner.
Okay.
All right. Well, dial her phone number right now. Get her on the phone and see if we can get you a second date. Okay?
Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, man. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Faith, please?
this is she.
Hey, Faith, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, who is this again?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning?
Oh, like a radio station?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the whole station, but we're on a radio station.
Oh, sorry, I don't listen to the radio much.
I'm calling you today, though. I know it's probably confusing why radio show or station or whoever is calling you, but I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Who? Why?
Well, because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Updates, where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us and we'll call you and ask why. So you went out on a date with somebody and you're not calling them back and they want to know what they did wrong.
Oh, so people do this stuff?
Yeah, they do.
It's kind of weird, huh?
Unfortunately for some people, fortunately for us, though, because it brings us show content. But the guy who emailed us, his name is Alan.
Oh, Alan.
Yeah,
Alan. He likes his hot sauce.
Yes, he did.
I could not believe you went up to, he told us, you went up to him in a bar and asked him out after you saw him chug a bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah, I was with my girlfriends and we were like chatting and the whole bar like went silent. They turned everything off and everyone was just watching and I was like, I want to talk to that guy because I need some happiness and laughter in my life.
Was it the hot sauce that did it, or did you also find him attractive?
I mean, he's good looking too, but I mean, the hot sauce was the...
Yeah, that's the way to your heart, isn't it, Faith?
That's so funny.
Well,
I mean, it's hard to go talk to people, but it was a good introduction thing, but yeah, him and his buddies had to go. They were going off somewhere else or whatever they were doing, and so we exchanged numbers and stuff.
Yeah, he told us about that. He also said that you guys got together for an actual date, and he had to cut it short. And he thinks that you're not calling him back because you might think he's flaky because he didn't spend a lot of time with you both occasions.
No.
No, that's not why you're not calling him back?
Yeah, that's not why.
Do you mind telling us why?
I don't know what he told you about the date.
He said that he met up with you at a bar and ended up having to leave like half an hour in.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all he told us.
Oh, he didn't tell you anything else about, his appointment or what happened?
No, he just said he had an appointment. I guess we should have asked. We didn't ask.
He said that he liked you and that he thought you guys had a good connection.
Yeah, we had good conversation, but like...
What else should he have told us? It sounds like you think he should have told us more. Like there's more to the story.
So when I got there, he was there first and he had a drink or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I gotta, loosen up for my appointment. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to go get waxed. And I'm just like, ow, why would you do that? Like, you're going to wax your chest? And he was like, no, I want to wax my nether regions.
Oh, that kind of waxing, like a Brazilian or something.
Yes.
He cut your date short for a wax appointment?
Yes. And I was like, why? Guys that I've talked to or have dated in the past, I've never heard of them go for a Brazilian, and I was like, why? And he was like, well, the ladies love it. And I was like, which ladies are you talking to? Like, are you currently seeing somebody now that likes it, or are you just doing it for future purposes? And he's like, no, man, I know that the ladies love it.
It sounds almost like he was trying to brag to you, like, hey, you keep hanging out with me, I'm all smooth down there.
Right. Or the assumption that if he goes get this done, he's going to go,
hook up with somebody and he's all prepared for it or whatever.
You can't knock a guy for his upkeep choices, right?
Yeah, at least
Everybody's
he's-
different. They have different preferences.
At least he's doing something about it. Some
Yeah,
guys
I
just
don't
let that
know.
forest grow.
I've never seen it either. Maybe it's not so bad.
I don't know. And then, like, you know, towards the end, like, because it was only about 30 minutes or whatever, and there was 5 minutes left, and he's like, okay, I got to go pay my bill. And I was like, okay. And he comes back with 2 shots. And he sits down and takes both shots.
What?
And then he's like, all right, well, I got to go.
He takes both shots and then just peace. See ya.
And how drunk is he getting before he goes and gets waxed?
I don't know how long he had been there before I got there.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's kind of rude to bring somebody 2 shots and then take them both yourself.
And the table next to me was like, did that really just happen?
Yeah, I mean, the shot thing is rude, and also the fact you can reschedule a waxing appointment like any time.
It was all just too weird for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
I
sorry
can
to
see
get
that.
weird on you again, but Alan is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
I said Alan's on the other line and wants to talk to you. Well, unless he had to go to a waxing appointment. I don't know. Alan, are you still there?
No, I'm here. Hey, Faith.
Hi.
Do you come to this radio station often?
Oh my God, Alan, you did not just do that. That is like 18 billion points against you right there.
I love it.
Oh my God.
I know it's weird. I feel a little awkward because of the situation, but I just wanted to talk to you.
On the radio?
Well, you weren't returning a phone call or any of my texts, so I think that you're really cute. I think we have a good chemistry, and, you know, maybe this could be another part of a weird story we tell our grandkids.
Oh, God. That's really nice of you to say, but were you listening to what I was just saying about how the whole thing that you're doing down there is just a little weird to me? It's just kind of a weird thing that you think that you have to do.
What are you talking about? Women love this. I've had more compliments since I started my wax phase than I ever had before.
My wax phase.
Interesting. And what kind of compliments are you receiving, Alan?
I mean, I don't want to tell tales out of school, but the feedback has been very good.
Feedback is very good. Faith, what do you think about that? It's got good feedback down there.
4 stars.
You got a good Yelp review on that thing. Yeah.
5 stars.
Oh, 5.
Oh, my God. I just have never heard of this.
Even if it's that, like, why would you bring it up on a first date?
Yeah.
Well, what's more awkward, for me to talk about it beforehand or for, you know, Lil Davy to show up freshly shorn?
Lil
Davy. So he's got a name, too, that bald little guy.
Yeah. King of the Wild Frontier, man.
Oh, my God.
You know, maybe some people say that we talk too much about sex. I don't think that we talk enough about it. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm sorry if it was a weird way to do it. It's something you're not used to, but I promise you, look, I saw an episode of Sex and the City on it. The internet's been blowing up about it.
I've just never heard of it before. Like, I've dated a bunch of guys that have never done it. Tons of girlfriends, no one's ever talked about it. Like, I mentioned it to my friends, and they were like, what? Who does that?
The thing is, Faith, I mean, he sounds like a really confident man. He's not embarrassed about it. I don't know. I don't think those are negatives.
I'm not embarrassed about it at all. I will be very candid about that.
I mean, like, how long have you been doing this for? I'm just curious.
I've been doing this for 4.5 years.
There you go.
Oh.
A long-term relationship and some dating and another shorter
Okay.
relationship, so I feel like I've seen the span of how people deal with it, and it's been pretty good.
Faith, that is a good sell. I'm going to tell you right now, he has converted at least 4 men listening to give it a try.
It sounds lovely.
It does.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of curious now.
All right. Well, Faith, then would you go out on a second date with Alan? We will pay for it.
I mean, yeah, sure.
That's awesome.
Really? Alan,
That's what I'm talking about.
congratulations.
Oh, man.
I would say you got a second date, but I think your hairless buddy got the date.
Hey, Lil
Yeah.
Davy. Lil Davy's smooth, just like you are, Alan.
There's no pressure for Lil Davy to make a special guest appearance, but Faith, I think we're going to have fun either way. So.
All right.
Everybody's ready.
Well, congratulations to Faith, Alan, and Lil Davy. Successful second date update.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, stop manscape shaming. I agree. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude, Alan,
met Faith, the girl that he wanted to call, at a bar one night while he drank a whole bottle of hot sauce as part of a bet with his friends. They ended up going out on a date, but only hung out for like 30 minutes because Alan forgot that he had an appointment that day. Well, we called Faith, and she told us that the appointment Alan had was to get waxed down there. And she thought it was a little strange.
Well, mankini wax.
It's intense. Like, manscaping is one thing, but, like, just bare?
Like getting waxed.
I've never come across it.
I cannot imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want to do it for the pain.
I know.
Well, or the person who has to do it. Like, there's a lot of creases underneath. And
That's
how
what
do
I'm
you
saying.
get in there?
Even just manscaping down there is kind of difficult.
Well,
let alone...
Alan claims that the ladies love having a man who's well-groomed down there, and that the feedback he's gotten has been pretty good. And in the end, Faith, her curiosity won out, and she decided to see for herself. So they're going out on a second date.
I think we can all agree, men or women, we like it if you got a little haircut or a little, something down there.
1 second date update. I'd like a report on how. I'd like a review. I'd like a Yelp review on how this turns out.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. It is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The only surefire way to a woman's heart is to beat her at a beer chugging contest.
What?
Everybody knows that, yeah?
Yeah. 'Cause...
Pound a couple of Coors Lights in her face, and she will be yours forever.
Oh, I'm
That's
weak
what
in
my-
the knees just thinking about
See?
it.
So my grandmother always told me. Ken is on the phone to do a second date update today. He wants to call a girl named Nikki. Apparently, that's how he got her number. Just beat her at a beer chugging contest. What's up, Ken? How are you?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Pretty good. Thank you for your email. Appreciate it.
No, absolutely. I'm excited to be talking with you.
So your email said that you beat this girl at a beer chugging contest, and that's how you got the job done.
I did. Yeah.
Tell us how that went down.
Well, I was at my favorite spot, and I was just kind of hanging out, and I noticed this gal, Nikki, like right away. She was in with a couple friends of hers, just kind of hanging out, and she definitely caught my eye.
So you saw her and thought, classy, I need to beat her by chugging beers.
No, that came much later. She just had that look, though, like this girl can party. You know what I mean?
That's what every girl wants to be described as. Yeah. She looks like she just lived a hard life and knows how to slam a beer or two.
Well, you know how a lot of women will order like an apple martini or something girly like that. She was pounding beer, and I was like impressed.
Okay, so how'd the beer chugging contest start?
Well, I bought her a beer, from her and her friends. I bought them like a pitcher of beer, and the bartender brought it over to her, and they didn't even look my direction.
Which means they didn't care at all.
They were just thank you.
No, free beer.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, they were actually talking up the bartender more. Like he was getting all the juice for
your free beer.
So that didn't really sit well with me, so I figured I should at least talk to her.
Okay, and so you just go up to her and say, hey, by the way, I bought you that beer. You might want to say thanks.
Well, you're half right. I said, by the way, I did buy you that beer, and then I was like, you look like you can handle your beer.
Again,
that's
not a compliment.
That's a weird
None
thing
of
to
that
say.
is a lovely thing to hear.
Well, she actually responded pretty well to that. I think she's used to guys just being like, what's your sign or whatever corny lines guys feed girls at bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she kind of looked at me with like like I got her attention. You know what I mean?
You definitely got her attention. I don't know if it was a good thing. Yeah.
So we actually start talking, and she was actually impressed with the beer that I picked out for them. And she said, you actually look like a bit of a lightweight. I'm surprised you even know what this beer is.
I love how you guys are just insulting each other back and forth.
Well, she's talking smack too. I kind of like that.
I also found it a little, alluring because she was kind of a bold woman. You know what I mean? Like,
so that's when you chugged beer?
She actually suggested it. I mean, I'm not somebody who responds well to being called a lightweight. You know? And so we basically get down to who can chug a beer faster. So the next thing I know, we're like chugging beers, right? And she won the first round, which impressed me. I won the second one, of course, and come back strong. And, I said, you want to make it interesting? Let's put a date on the line here for the third and final round. And I won.
Okay, so you chugged a beer faster than her, and then she had no choice but to go out with you.
Yeah, that was pretty much right.
All right. Tell us about the date when you guys went out. What'd you do?
Well, we decided to go get a drink.
After you were already getting drinks?
Yeah.
This is all the same night?
This is the same night. Yeah, this is about 15 minutes after the beer chugging. We decided to go get some cocktails to kind of mix it up because we'd had enough beer. But
That's always a smart decision. That's a great decision. I'm assuming by the end of the night, you two were both plastered.
We were feeling good, and I live in close proximity because it's one of my favorite spots. So I said, hey, you want to come back to my place and hang out? And she said, yeah. So we went back there.
And what'd you do at your place?
Well, all right. So I have a hobby. I had to let her know that I collect snakes, like reptiles.
What?
You
live
collect snakes? Like how many snakes do you have?
I've only got 4, but they're kind of big. All right.
Yeah. That's 4 more snakes than I think anybody should own, by the way.
And if you ever have to give a warning to someone before they enter your apartment, it usually means that you're weird.
A lot of people own snakes. I don't think I'm weird, but some people can be freaked out by it, right?
Of course.
So was she freaked out by your snakes?
By that point, it's kind of hazy. But I think she just kind of played it off like, yeah, no problem. I think she actually said, I've handled a snake before or something like that.
Oh yeah. And you were like,
girl.
Yeah, you have. You haven't handled a snake yet until you've been back to my place. So what did you guys do back there? You just show her your snakes?
It's a little hit and miss as far as what I remember from that point on.
All right.
I know I did show her my pythons.
Yeah. All right. So you showed her your pythons, bro.
Honestly, I don't remember a whole lot from that point on, except for setting her up on the couch, doing the gentleman thing.
So you guys didn't really hook up or anything?
Not that I remember. I mean, I slept in my bed, and I remember setting her up on the couch, and in the morning she was gone.
It just sounds like to me that she went out, had a crazy night, chugged some beers with a dude, saw his pet snakes, and then was like, all right, I need to get out of here.
I mean, that's possible, but the thing is, though, I texted her, twice, and she just hit me back really cold, just lose my number.
Whoa. So we know she doesn't like you.
Well, I felt a real chemistry with her, though, so I don't know if maybe the snakes was the deal breaker.
Yeah.
Do you remember doing anything that really, made her mad or was inappropriate?
I hope not. I mean, it was pretty hazy. Like I said, we had quite a lot of beer.
All right. Well, I'm assuming something must have happened to elicit a response that says, lose my number after you guys hung out.
Yeah, well, that's why I need your help.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The perfect way to sum up today's date for the second date update, slamming beers and touching snakes.
It's actually accurate.
Hey, girl, why did you want to come out for an evening of slamming beers and touching snakes? You came to the right place.
Sounds like a redneck rally or something.
Ken is on the phone for a second date update today. He wants to call a girl named Nikki. They met at a bar when they had a beer chugging contest. Apparently, it was like, if I beat you, then you have to go out with me. So they went out that same night, got drunk, went back to his place, and he showed her his snake collection. Apparently, he has 4 snakes. He woke up in the morning. She was gone. Texted her, called her, and she just sent him a text back that said, lose my number. So we're about to call her right now and find out what went wrong on the date. Any last words before we call her, Ken?
No, man. I just appreciate it. I really want to know what's going on.
And Ken, have the snakes ever been a problem in attracting women before?
No, surprisingly, they've actually been more of a positive thing. People seem, ladies seem kind of seem intrigued by it more than scared.
Okay.
All right, here we go, man. I'm going to dial their phone number right now.
Awesome, thanks.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nikki, please?
This is she.
Hey, Nikki, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
What's going on?
What's going on with you? Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because somebody emailed us about you and asked if I could get you on the phone.
Okay.
It's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. You recently went out with a guy named Ken.
Oh, no.
And Ken is curious why, after your date, you sent him a text message that said, lose my number.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Got a second to talk to us about Ken real quick?
Oh, my God.
Just want to know why you're not calling him back and what you didn't like about him.
I mean, it's not that I didn't like him. He seemed like a perfectly fine, normal guy. God. Like, this is serious, right?
Yes, it is. 100% serious. He did tell us about your date and how you guys met chugging beers at a bar and told us that you guys got pretty drunk.
Seriously?
Wound up back at his place. Yep.
He told you we went back to his place?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't like that.
No,
he didn't say that.
He didn't tell us it was like that. He said that you guys went back there and it was kind of hazy, but he put you to bed on the couch and then woke up in the morning and you were gone. And then he said he tried to get a hold of you and you told him that you didn't want to have anything to do with him.
Okay, Mr. Blabbermouth can't keep his trap closed. He just told you guys everything.
Do you remember
so
the
you
night?
don't even need to talk to me now.
Well, we'd like to know.
That's a good point.
Well, we'd like to know what went wrong. Do you remember the night back at his place? I mean, he says it was pretty hazy.
Oh, I remember everything.
Okay, well, maybe you can fill in the details that he's missing then.
This is just really weird for me, so bear with me. I can't believe I'm airing my dirty laundry on the radio station. So yeah, then that he has a snake collection. When we went back to his place.
He told us all about that. He said that he brought you back there, and he said you didn't seem very creeped out by his snakes.
I mean, we had some drinks. I was feeling a little more brave than normal. So, if he's like, oh, I got these snakes, by the way. So I'm like, okay, that's weird, but what the hell? I'm not going to say no now, I'm already in your apartment.
Right.
I think it's weird to have 4 of any animal. If you have 4 dogs, if you have 4 cats, it's all...
Yeah.
4 snakes makes it even just stranger.
Yeah, it was bizarre. So I'm like, okay, fine. You can show me one. So he brings it out, and then he's like, oh, do you want to touch it? I'm like, no, I don't want to touch it. And he's like, no, just feel the scales. All this weird, creepy stuff, just seductively, touching the snake. And I'm like, this is gross.
Did you say seductively touching the snake?
I mean, it seemed very seductive.
He's super into snakes, obviously.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm good, dude. Just keep it over there, So he goes to go put it back in the cage, and he starts kissing it.
What?
Ew.
Kissing his snake, tongue kissing his snake.
Shut up.
He stuck the... He did not, French kiss a snake.
Yes, he did.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Wait a minute.
You know how people kiss their dogs? He was doing that with his snake.
Gross.
Yeah. So he's tonguing this snake, and I'm like, okay, this is a nightmare.
That's
but
gross.
Obviously, I'm loaded. I can't leave. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm going to go to sleep. Get up the next morning, and I don't want to be rude. I want to go say goodbye because we did have fun together. He was a nice guy. We had a good time. Mm-hmm. So I go and I knock on his door. He doesn't answer. So I go and I open the door, and he's in the bed with the snake.
Cuddled up?
Oh, my God.
I don't know what they were doing. I was just, the snake.
I don't know what they were doing.
I don't know, you guys.
The snake got more action than you that night.
It seems to be that way. I don't even know. I thought that you couldn't sleep with a snake. I thought I would strangle you or something.
Yeah, I don't know much about snakes, but...
Or would you crush
I don't know.
That would be weird to walk in and see somebody sleeping with a snake.
Exactly. So I rolled. I mean... it was one thing to see somebody making out with it, but then it's in the bed all cuddled up next to you. What are you? Not me.
Yeah. Well, you imagine if you continue a relationship with this dude, it's going to be you in bed with your boyfriend and a snake. That's gross.
Yeah.
Well, I should also let you know that he's actually on the line listening to this conversation.
What?
Yeah, first of all, that's not weird.
Oh,
okay?
my God.
You're making it sound really weird. That's really not weird. A lot of people actually let snakes chill in their places. You know?
What?
That's not weird. They're cold-blooded animals, so it's natural for them to curl up with warm-blooded people.
That is not normal, and you guys did not tell me he was on the phone, okay?
I meant to tell you that. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry about that.
You're making this kissing thing sound really weird, too. It
is weird.
I'm assuming you've never been to a Renaissance fair because that happens a lot. all right? And it's not like I had my tongue in the snake's mouth. It was the snake sticks its tongue out. You hit it with your tongue. It's a common thing.
This is not common. Do you hear yourself right now? Do you hear yourself? Do you guys hear this?
I do. The most disturbing part about that for me was the Renaissance Fair comment. Now I believe that you were a total weirdo, Ken.
It's not a weird thing. It's for somebody that was tough enough to do a beer drinking contest with me. I thought she'd be way more aware of the reptile.
Having a beer drinking contest with somebody is normal. Making out with your snake and then sleeping with it is not normal.
Can I just stand up for Ken real quick? I don't know about the tonguing part, but I had a friend who had a python, and she let it crawl all over her all the time, like when we'd watch movies and stuff.
Google Natasha Kinski and the serpent and see what comes up. She's a famous model. There's a very
Dude, I'm not Googling any of your weird videos.
Oh, my God.
Okay? Ken,
Put on some
I've been caught in that trap before. I'm not going down that road again.
Now you guys see, I've dated a lot of weirdos in my life, and I just don't need another one on the list. So
I know this sounds funny to you guys, but like this is really considered snake shaming in the reptile field. Like, this is not.
Is that for real? Are you being serious about that?
Snake shaming?
No, I'm being serious. Like a lot of reptile owners would take offense, but you guys are laughing about this because they're pets. You know, like you wouldn't laugh if I was curled up with like my chihuahua or a kitten or something.
Yeah,
right?
but the kissing thing, how do you explain that? Like I don't stick my tongue out and let my dog lick my tongue. Like
but some people do actually.
I don't do that.
Some people do. You've never seen like an old woman with a small dog just kissing it in public at a restaurant or something?
Well, normally
a dog and a snake are not the same. You can't compare the two.
And normally a chihuahua is not going to strangle you in the middle of the night. I say normally. I guess it could happen somehow.
His little paws around your neck.
That very rarely happens. That's a big misnomer that happens a lot.
All right, Ken, I'm sorry for snake shaming. Please don't play this segment for your snakes and let them hear it, because I'd hate to see a snake cry. Nikki, would you like to go out on a second date with Ken? We will pay for it.
No, thank you.
He is an animal lover. You got to give him that.
Yeah, he's cuddling.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay, really. You know, it just seems like this relationship might be a little bit crowded with me. He seems like he's good over there with his reptile companion. So,
all right.
I'm okay.
You know what? I thought you could hang, but I guess not. So, I'm usually a pretty good judge of character, but, if you can't handle me with my snakes, then I'll find a lady that can. I guess you're not up to the challenge.
Nikki, thank you very much for your time. Ken, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Thanks,
but
guys.
It's all good, man. I appreciate you guys reaching out. And, remember, snakes are pets like any other.
Snakes are people, too.
Yep.
I got it. I got it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know what's better than a ladies' night out? A trivia night. That's right. Getting wild, playing some trivia at the bar gives you a chance to show off your brain and your boobs.
What?
And that's where Nick met the girl that he wants to call today in a second date update. He was at the bar for trivia night showing off his boobs. Right, Nick?
Yes, sir.
That actually makes more sense than a woman doing it. So thank you, Nick.
Can you answer that in the form of a question, please?
No.
What is yes?
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. So your email said that you met the girl you want to call today at a trivia night. What's her name?
Her name's Lisa.
Lisa. All right. And how exactly did you strike up a conversation with Lisa?
I just ended up kind of just sitting next to her, and she happened to be friends with some people that I was friends with, and I just felt all like the bubbles inside, like I knew right away. I was like, oh.
Bubbles. I've never heard it described as bubbles before, Nick.
It's usually butterflies, Nick.
Yeah, like when there's just like that really hot chick and you're kind of nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that you're going to hate yourself if you don't say anything or try.
Yeah,
right.
No, we get it.
Okay, so you're
kind of like that
situation I was in, and I either had to break the ice or it was,
All right, so how did you break the ice? You were sitting next to the hot chick. You're feeling all the bubbles. And could you tell that she thought you were cute, too, or...
Yeah, totally. Because we kept giving like that eye, looking, but like not really like making contact yet. You know?
Yeah.
We didn't talk very much until the game started, and then the topic of history came up, and then she killed it.
Oh.
Okay. I will always support a
Ooh,
man who is
sexy.
attracted to a smart woman.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought. I was like cute and smart, like double whammy.
Yeah.
So you got double whammied
There go those bubbles.
by the girl at trivia night.
Yeah, I got double whammy.
Did you guys talk a lot during the trivia, or did you kind of wait till after the game was over to make your move?
Yeah, like once we started playing trivia, and drinking, we were just laughing like we had been old friends.
Oh.
Were your other friends noticing that you guys were getting along so well?
Yeah, totally. One of my buddies was like, dude, you guys need to get a room. And I was like, what?
And right there is when you hopped on Expedia and found a hotel room down the street and invited her. Yes? No? That didn't happen?
No, we ended up going back to my place.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
We stayed for a couple more. After everyone left, we had stayed and got a couple more drinks and ended up making out. And
Dude.
I was joking.
Yeah.
Nice job, Nick.
Yeah.
I thought for sure Nick was reading it wrong the whole time, and eventually we'd be like, well, Nick, she probably wasn't interested.
Yeah,
But you were spot on, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
she didn't stay the night or anything. We just made out.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
I think we just both kind of didn't want to go too fast. And, it's just one of the things that, like, sometimes that could ruin it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, if you don't get a call back for a second date, then, that's kind of a harsh one too,
Yeah. Why do you think she's not calling you back? Sounds like you had fun. You ended up making out.
Yeah, we were going at it hard and everything was cool, but I don't know. Maybe it was too fast.
Did you guys have any awkward moments at your house?
The only thing I can think of is that we were making out and she kind of paused and was like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Why was that weird?
That part wasn't the weird part. What was weird is that she had sat down further from me when she had came back from the bathroom.
Like she didn't want to be next to you?
Right. She had came back from the bathroom and then the vibe was all thrown off and she had sat further away from me.
Whoa.
Did you try to kiss her again after that?
Of course, I was trying to make out with her.
So did you guys make out more or not? Or was that it? Did she go to the bathroom and then she was just done with you?
She sat a little closer and then I went in again for a kiss and it was just like a peck.
Oh, weird.
Wow. I wonder what happened
In the
in the bathroom. And she's like, oh, don't touch me.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what I just did.
That is...
Maybe that was it.
I'm thinking the complete opposite. Like he's either a bad kisser or smells horrible or something.
There's no way I smell horrible. I smell great. And why would she even have kissed me to begin with?
Yeah. How long were you making out before she went to the bathroom?
We were going at it it was sparks were flying.
So I think if you were a bad kisser or you smelled funny, she would have not made out with you for very long.
I don't even think she would have came over to my house.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, guys.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Nick is on the phone with us. And you might know Nick by his other name, Nick the Trivia Night Gigolo.
Oh.
That's right.
Well, hello, Nick.
Bouncing around from trivia night to trivia night all over the city, preying on the lustful eyes of the ladies. That's what Nick does.
No.
Yeah, come on, Nick.
Trivia player.
This isn't your first rodeo, is it? You've been hitting up trivia nights 7 days a week, just scoring left and right with the ladies. We know how you do it.
No, it's not even like that.
Yeah, gigolos always deny it, don't they?
Nick met a girl named Lisa at a trivia night. They ended up making out back at his place. And then in the middle of it, she stopped to go to the bathroom, dropped a deuce, and then came back.
She did not. You don't know that.
I'm
Don't
just
put that
speculating.
on her, okay? We haven't even talked to her yet.
And then she came back, and she was very awkward, according to Nick. And then she left, and she has not called him back since. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out why. There's nothing else that you can think of, Nick? No reasons why she wouldn't want to be calling you back?
Dude, no, I have no idea why. I'm super confused about it.
And there hasn't been any rumors circulating amongst your friends since you guys met?
I asked my friends, but they just don't even give me anything. They're just like, whatever. I don't know.
Okay, so nobody knows. All right, well, I'll dial their phone number right now and see if we can find out why, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Lisa there?
This is her.
Hey, Lisa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
No, yeah, I know the show. I just don't know why you would be calling me.
Oh, nice. How often do you listen to the show?
Once in a while I do.
Okay, have you ever heard of a second date update before?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, that's why I'm calling you today.
What?
Yeah. You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and now you're not calling him back, so he asked us to get you on the phone and find out why.
Who is it?
His name is Nick.
Oh, Nick from the trivia night?
Yeah, that Nick. Is there another Nick that you think might want to call you on the radio?
No, and no. I just...
So, yes, Nick from the trivia night emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone to find out why you're not calling him back. Did you like Nick?
Yeah, he was great.
Okay. You sound that with not much heart in when you said that. It didn't sound very believable.
It's just, I've never really been in that situation before, so it's just all a little bit
what
crazy.
Situation? Like a trivia night?
No. I liked Nick, but we just like can never date.
Why?
I don't think it's like possible.
Are you not attracted to him or something? Yeah.
No, I am definitely attracted to him.
Okay, so you liked him and you're attracted to him, but
Yeah.
you guys could never date.
That makes sense.
So I'll just explain it. I was at the trivia night, and I don't know, I was feeling kind of weird, like I had a bit of a scratchy throat.
Uh-huh.
And I was kind of worried maybe I was getting sick or something, but then it went away. And so, we just kept hanging out, and we went back to his place, and it was we were having a good time. And then I started to not feel that good again, and then I had like a runny nose while we were kissing, and I got really sort of like worried or embarrassed, so I went to the bathroom to see like the runny nose thing. I just was hoping he wouldn't notice. And when I was in the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, I realized I had a rash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like on your face you had a rash?
Like on my neck a little bit.
Oh.
Okay. And yeah.
What does this have to do with him, though? Yeah.
Well, so that's the whole thing. So while I was in the bathroom, the rash sort of like calmed down. I blew my nose. I went back out, and I started to feel a little bit better. But then as he got closer to me, I started to feel like the rash started coming back, and I started to get, runny nose again. So I excused myself, and I went home, and I looked it all up on Google and everything, and I think, I know it sounds crazy, but I think I'm, like, allergic to him.
What?
No, that's impossible.
You think you're allergic to Nick?
Yeah, like, I seriously do, because he doesn't have, like, dogs or cats or anything, and I was fine until I was hanging out with him. Like, it started at the trivia night when I started talking to him, and that's when I started having a scratchy throat. And then, like, the closer I got to him, the more allergic of a reaction I had. And I looked at it online. It's like, it's rare, but it's not a thing. Like,
Wait.
people can get allergic to people.
Are you sure you just weren't like nervous and that was how your body was dealing with lots of nerves because you liked him?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've liked other people and not broken out in a rash and sniffles before.
Well, don't you think maybe there's something that he's wearing maybe that you're allergic to, like a cologne or
No,
something?
because I actually asked him that, like, what type of deodorant he used, and he said he didn't use any deodorant.
Ew.
And, like, yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of like that about him. I was like, oh, cool, he's all natural. But then, like, nothing. Like, I don't know what it could be. I think, honestly, like, I think it's, like, the way people can be allergic to some dogs and not all dogs. Like, I'm allergic to some people and not all people.
So you're allergic to Nick.
I think I'm allergic to him, yeah. Which is a bummer because I really liked him.
Oh my god!
Are you sure you shouldn't get this actually looked at by a doctor before you start self-prescribing off of WebMD?
Other people, there was a whole forum about it. Other people have gone through it, so I felt like, oh, this is what it is.
Whoa.
You know, and I seem to match up with other people.
Interesting.
Wow.
Well, Lisa, I'd hate to give you another allergy attack, but I do have to let you know that Nick is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Lisa, are you serious? You're making that up. There's no way.
I wish I was. I so wish I was making it up. I wish it was anything else because I really liked you, but I definitely think I'm allergic to you.
People can't be allergic to other people.
No, they really can be. It's just like I was saying before. You heard it. The way I can be allergic to some dogs, but not all dogs. You know, it's
I don't know. You're reading stuff on the internet. You should go get checked out and stuff before jumping the gun like that.
Well, all I know is that when I was around you, I was sniffling and had rashes and a sore throat. And the minute I left your apartment, I was fine.
So maybe it was something in my apartment. How do you know it was me? It wasn't like you were breaking out when we were making out at the bar.
No, but I was. That was the whole thing. I got to the bar, I felt fine. I met you, and then I started having a really scratchy throat. And then it sort of went away. And then it kept coming back, and then by the time we were full on making out, my nose was running. It's not your fault at all. It's nothing you did. I think it's your pheromones or something. They just make me. They don't match with mine. And I'm super sorry. I'm really bummed out. I liked you so much.
Dude, this is unbelievable. I can't even believe this.
I can't either.
No, me neither.
Lisa, are you making this up? Did you know the whole time he was on the phone or something and you're just trying to spare his feelings? Be honest.
No, God, no. It's a real thing. I looked it up on the internet. It's hypohomoallergicness. So it's allergic to another Homo sapien, a human.
Have you ever been allergic to anybody else, Lisa, or is this the first time?
No, that's what's so crazy. It must be adult onset.
Adult, I agree. It is crazy. It's very crazy that you would have this reaction to Nick.
No way.
So could you take a Claritin before you hang out with him or something?
I don't think that's an option. I don't want to take the chance. What if it gets worse, what if it's peanuts or something and people die?
Yeah.
I don't want to take the chance.
You don't want to mess with those allergies. Hey, Lisa,
yeah.
Would you at least like to give it one more shot to test your allergy to make sure that you're allergic to Nick before saying no and go out on another date with him? We will pay for it.
No, I'm pretty confident with my diagnosis, so thank you, though.
All right.
And you're great. I think you're gonna find someone awesome who's not allergic to you.
Dang, man! All the reasons that I've been blown off by a girl, this is definitely the worst.
I'm really sorry. I think you're great.
Seriously, don't you think maybe you could build up a tolerance over time with me?
I don't want to risk it. I said, it's my health.
It's her health.
Nick, I'm sorry. Not a success for you today. You did not get a second date. And Lisa, thank you for being on the phone with us. I appreciate you telling us what happened.
Yeah, sure, no problem. If I can bring awareness,
If you can bring awareness. Yeah, we got to get you a wristband so you can wear it so you can talk about the cause.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, well, I'm allergic to BS, and that was totally BS. Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Nick wanted to call Lisa. They met at a trivia night, and they ended up making out back at his place. And in the middle of it, she stopped and went to go to the bathroom, and then when she came back, she was acting very strange, and then she left shortly after that. Well, we called her, and she told us that while she was kissing Nick, she began to break out, got a runny nose, and started getting a rash, and it happened every single time she got close to him. So she went home and looked it up online, and she actually thinks she's allergic to Nick.
Wow.
She says that some people are just allergic to other people, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I didn't know that.
Someone said, pretty sure she was lying but being allergic to a person is a real thing.
Is
like,
it?
She was lying, but it could be a possibility.
Also, maybe. Other people are saying maybe it was laundry detergent or food or something.
Yeah, or the whiskey on his breath.
Yeah, and she said that she did not want to risk another allergic reaction. Mm-hmm. She felt bad, but still no second date.
She's like, I won't even hook up with him. I just don't want to die.
Yeah, no. I don't have to take Claritin every time I kiss this dude. So they aren't going out again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that you might be allergic to. Text in at 78592, by the way. Have you found out that you're allergic to other people?
I've never had an allergic reaction off of somebody else.
I mean, I don't like a lot of people, but is that an allergy? Is not liking something an allergy?
That doesn't count,
Or
Jubal.
just call it
That's
that
just
now,
Yeah, sorry.
That's just an attitude.
I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to people. That sounds a lot better than I just don't like talking.
I wish I could. I would love to talk.
That's kind of the mindset a lot of people use when they're trying to diet. Like, oh, I just can't eat cheese because I'm allergic to it. If I tell myself that, then I won't eat it anymore.
I just can't have small talk. I'm allergic to it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Have a good one.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is interesting to me because the player has become the playee.
Oh, I like this. The tables have turned, my friends.
We got an email from this guy named Nick. Nick, in his email, said that normally he is the guy that does the one-night stand thing and then doesn't call girls back. Well, he's not getting a call back from a girl and is driving him insane. Nick, I know how you feel like when you're normally the person that does that and then it happens to you. You're like, what? Wait a second. I'm the one that does this. Not you. You don't get to blow me off. How you doing, Nick?
Oh, man, I'm dying over here, man. I'm dying.
Yeah, karma's a bitch, Nick. It really is.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today?
Her name's Melanie. I met her the other day at an office party.
Mm-hmm.
Your email was unclear on if she worked with you or not.
No. Somebody else brought her.
Okay.
And I'm at this office party, and you guys know how office parties go, right? I mean, they're the worst.
Oh, they're so much fun. What are you talking about? They're the best.
So I'm sitting there. It started not going very well, and I'm getting a little bored. And then I look across the room, and I see this girl. And she gave me the vibe, she kind of gave me that look.
I feel like you're like being a creepy romantic
Yeah,
right now, Nick.
I know.
I'm really confused here. I don't know.
Was she tossing out the vibe to you and you were just leaving a trail of lust crumbs right to her and you picked them up?
Lust crumbs?
I'm guessing she made eye contact and smiled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it in a normal parlance, yes. That's the normal one.
Now, your email said that you left the party and then went to a bar and hung out and got drunk or whatever, and then went to your place, and once you got in the door to your place, clothes were off in 30 seconds.
What?
Pretty much, yeah.
He's so proud. Look how proud he is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, that's just how it goes.
Is that par for the course in Nick's life? Is that what happens for Nick?
I'm going to say this. That night, we were together many times.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
nice. Marathon.
Nick, how drunk were you guys?
I can hold it pretty well, so I like to think we were both a little bit more sober and into it.
Your email said that you typically are the type of dude that has a one-night stand and then blows girls off. Why is Melanie different? Why do you want to get a hold of her? Is it just because she's doing that to you?
It's something that never happened to me before. I mean, I'll be a man to admit I had a great time with her. I had a really, really good time with her. But, you wake up the next morning and she's gone. She didn't even leave a note or anything. So I text her and say, hey, what's up? She says, it's fun, but I'm just not interested. Then I send her a text back. I said, what does she mean? And I haven't heard anything back.
So unlike other second date updates that we've done, you've heard from her, and she says straight up just like she doesn't want to see you again.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so I don't understand. What do you think you're going to get out of this?
I don't know. I mean, normally, this doesn't happen to me.
Okay.
It's eating me up. It's all I can really think about right now.
Do you use like a lot of cheesy lines or pickup lines? You seem like that type of dude.
No. I don't need lines. I mean,
oh yeah,
my looks are pretty much good enough.
I just introduce myself.
I see. Take my shirt off.
Yeah.
Any possible reasons that you would think she'd not want to see you again from what happened when you guys got back to your place? Are you into weird stuff?
Well, that was, to put it bluntly.
Yeah.
If I was into any weird stuff, she was into it too, at least for that night.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, so there's no reason you can think of why she wouldn't want to see you again. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Moving 92.5. 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second part of the second date update, Nick is on the phone. He wants to call Melanie. They met at a work function, ended up having a wonderful night of marathon adult activities.
Okay, you're
yeah.
Between you and Nick, I can't take this.
But according to Nick, he doesn't really have problems with the ladies, and he's not getting a call back, so he's consumed and wondering why. Nick, why do you want to call her? Do you want to have what happened the other night happen with her again? Or do you just want some closure to figure out why she's not calling you back?
Well, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't want another night like that. Absolutely. But it's kind of all I can think about. I guess closure would be the next best thing.
Okay.
You know?
But you're not like really looking to try to get a relationship out of this.
Oh, you never know. Let's see where it goes. But, to have that happen, you got to figure out what went wrong.
He's not.
I feel like it's no.
You could just be honest with us, Nick.
You could tell her that if you want to get her in bed again, but you need to tell us that.
I'm not going to lie and say I don't want her back in bed, but hey, you
All
never
right,
know.
Nick. Well, we're going to call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, hold on.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Melanie, please?
This is Melanie.
Melanie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I don't know a Jubal.
It's maybe the best thing I've heard
No.
all day. I'm not going to lie.
It's Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station, moving 92.5.
Okay.
That was close.
I take it you don't listen to our show.
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Well, my name is Jubal. How are you?
I'm okay. Why are you calling me?
You recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
Oh, great.
And he emailed us because you blew him off. And he's wondering if he did something wrong on your date.
And who would this be?
His name would be Nick.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, so you remember going out with Nick then?
I had a feeling that was coming.
Yes, I remember going out with Nick.
He told us all about your date, said you guys had a really fun time, but you texted him and said, hey, I had fun last night, but I'm not interested in seeing you again.
Yeah, that happened. I don't understand why you guys are calling me.
Well, Nick emailed us and said he wanted to see you, so we're like, hey, why don't we just give her a call and ask her if you did something wrong?
Well, I'm just not interested. I'm going to go by what I texted. I'm not interested.
Yeah, but is there like a specific reason? Did he do something?
Well, yeah, but I don't want to really talk about it.
Well, he told us so that you had a marathon sex session.
He did what? He told you that?
Yeah.
Yep. He said that you guys met at like a work thing and then ended up going back to his place. Clothes were off in 30 seconds and they weren't on for a very long time after that.
That told you guys about a sex session?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
He called the radio station and blurted out private information.
Correct.
So now I have another reason never to go out with him.
Does that upset you that he told us that?
Well, you said, yeah, I'm pissed.
Right. Well, then think about this. If it's embarrassing to him, why not let us know what it is now?
Oh, okay, let's share, because now that he did that, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened.
Perfect. What did he do?
So we did have some cocktails. We went back to his apartment. Okay, we did get, intimate or whatever, but the dude would not take off his stupid socks.
The entire time? Like he was...
The entire time. And I said, because women, we want to be in the mood, and it just kept ruining it. He wouldn't take off his socks. I'm like, you have webbed toes? What's the problem? Take off your socks.
Like you asked him and he still refused to do it?
He goes, Daddy doesn't take off his socks.
Oh.
I knew he was one of those.
Did it kill you after he said daddy, if he called himself daddy, or was the socks even worse than that for you?
Pick one. They're both gross.
Can I ask what kind of socks they were?
Like those white, like Grandpa would wear up to his calves or something. Like white.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get where I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying?
And you actually asked him to take them off, and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I asked him to take them off.
That's weird.
And that's not the worst part, okay? So, during sex and everything, I hate to say this, but I looked up, I opened my eyes, and his eyes were open, his tongue was out. He looked like a zombie, like from Walking Dead. He was like, sexy.
So he's...
It's not the sound. Please tell me it's not
He's keeping his socks on, and he looks like a zombie.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was the biggest, creepiest turnoff ever. It's like,
So, why did you stay there so long, Melanie? It sounds like a terrible experience for you.
I was drunk.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you sobered up in the morning and remembered everything and was like, I do not want to see this guy again.
I got my stuff. I left. I mean, there was probably a hole in the shape of me in the door. I just ran out that door.
I like her.
Oh, Melanie, you're
Melanie,
funny.
I would love to find out what's up with his feet. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's ask him then, because Nick's actually listening on the other line.
No way is he on the phone right now.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Melanie.
Oh, my God. Sorry you made me do it. You made me say everything. If you're going to call a radio station.
I didn't make you say anything.
Yeah, you did. You went and called these people.
I have never had a complaint about that in my life. And by the way, I don't really appreciate you bringing up my faces that I make during sex, okay? Everybody does it. It's nobody else's business, all right? It's natural.
Does that sound natural to you? Because it's not natural to me.
Nick, what's wrong with your feet? Why don't you take off your socks?
There ain't nothing wrong with my feet, okay? The socks, they're compression socks, all right? And keeps the blood where it needs to be during that moment. That's why I wear them.
Stupid.
That is, come on, Nick. You're putting on compression socks?
It's science.
Yeah. And those are supposed to keep your muscles warm so you don't get injuries when you're working out or something else like that.
Look, I could have been injured that night, I'll tell you what.
Oh, my gosh, Nick.
But what about when she asked you to take off the socks, Nick?
This is nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? I wear compression socks because it helps me in the bedroom. That's it.
Let me tell you something. They didn't help you, so go take them back to Rite Aid and get your refund.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ouch.
Oh, Melanie. Where did you even come up with the idea to wear compression socks?
Back when I was in college, everybody in the frat wore them.
Oh.
That's the worst.
That's all you needed to say. Everybody in the frat. Got it, Nick. All right, well,
Oh, good gosh.
Melanie, I would like to ask you if you will go on a second date with Nick. We will pay for it.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Are you sure? I'll buy him a new pair of compression socks.
No. Thank you so much. Good luck with that, though, Nick. I hope it really works for you.
All right, Nick, I'm sorry, you want to try to convince Melanie to go out with you again?
Hell no. I got plenty of girls on the side who are going to appreciate my socks.
I feel
All
like
right.
that's not true.
And if not, you can always hang out with your frat buddies in your compression socks and have fun.
Hey, whatever. Screw you, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It's my experience that people get upset when you lie on your dating profile.
Yes, especially when it's a bad picture.
Yeah, anytime I've been on an online dating site and had my profile up there, people are always disappointed when I show up and they realize I'm not a 42-year-old woman who just wants to go berry picking on the weekends. And I don't get why they get so angry, you know. Yeah.
And I thought you were just going to lie about your height.
Daisy is on the phone with us, and Daisy, I guess you wouldn't say you lie on your dating profile, but you omit something on your dating profile that you think could have led to a guy not calling you back, right?
Correct, yes.
There is an important detail about Daisy that she
there
doesn't
is.
share on her dating profile. Because she met the guy on what website?
Met him on OkCupid.
All right. Which, if you're going to talk about like dating websites, that's like the Burien of dating websites. It's not quite the bottom, but it's not necessarily the best either.
Yeah. What is it? You have like 11 fingers or something?
No, I have the right number of fingers, but in addition to the right number of fingers, I also have a son.
Oh.
And when I did have that on my profile, when I was honest about that, I got a lot fewer responses. So now I just don't put it on there. But I do always tell the person, you know, on like the first date. It's not like I try and keep it secret, you know, indefinitely or anything like that.
So you're not hiding your son. You just don't want it to be something that is defining you in the world of dating.
Exactly. I just kind of want to get my foot in the door, and then I tell them. Exactly.
Is the reaction usually pretty good when you tell guys on a first date, like, oh, by the way, I have a kid. You didn't see that on my dating profile, but surprise.
It's kind of mixed. Some guys are okay with it. Some people are totally offended that, I lied on my profile.
If it were me, as soon as you told me that, you would just see a cloud of dust like in a cartoon. I'd be out of there.
I totally understand that, and that's why I tell people on the first date, because, I don't want to lie. I just want a chance to tell them face to face, because I think that sometimes can make a difference.
So what was it like when you told him on the first date, when you guys were out to dinner?
Well, his name's Alex, and we ordered dinner, and I told him after the food came, and I was just kind of like, so I have a kid. Not the smoothest way I've ever done it.
Yeah. So how's your steak? It's pretty good. I have a kid.
I have a child.
So it wasn't the smoothest way to break the news to him that you had
No, it wasn't my best.
And what did he do?
I was watching him, because I wanted to see his reaction, and he sort of stopped and just looked at me and said, "Oh, that's cool," and then sort of went on. So, it wasn't horribly positive, but it wasn't horribly negative. It was just sort of generic.
I think that's just a polite way of being like, ouch.
Yeah.
Really? You think so?
I think so.
Or
yeah.
maybe he's just saying, why are you being so awkward about it? That's cool. Like, you have a kid.
I don't think so. You'd want to be like, did he ask you about how old your kid is and what sort of kid it is?
He did. He asked about, is it a girl or a boy? How old is your child?
That's cool.
Well, then maybe it was, because if he didn't ask any of those questions, he was just like, oh, cool, moving on.
Yeah.
Then it was obviously something that he didn't like. But if he was asking you questions,
Right.
he might have been like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How did the date end? Were you guys having a good time? And
Yeah, it ended nicely. He had picked me up, so at the end he drove me home. He gave me a kiss on the cheek, which I actually liked. I thought that was really sweet and, respectful and stuff. I totally like that.
and it says, I'm not totally grossed out to touch you, but I don't want to move too fast.
And the last time you did more than that, you got pregnant.
So you didn't want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was it. And then I called him the next day, and I left him a message and just said, that I had a really great time, and I appreciated how gentlemanly he was and everything like that. But he never called me back. So.
Okay. And you haven't heard anything from him. Have you tried more than just that one time?
Yeah, I called him a couple other times, but I didn't leave another message. It just went straight to voicemail, but I didn't leave another message.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Great, thanks.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Daisy is on the phone with us right now. She wants to call a dude named Alex. She met him online, okcupid.com. Daisy thinks that the date went poorly once she revealed that she has a kid, because she doesn't put on her dating profile that she is a mom, because she doesn't want to scare guys off. But you have a rule, Daisy, that you always tell them on the first date, and then they can make their judgment from there, right?
Correct.
Okay. And that's the only thing you can think of that he wouldn't be calling you back, is because he doesn't want to be an insta dad.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of, because I thought we had a good time, except for, there was that. So
Well, why would you want to talk to a guy who isn't interested in someone with a kid? You're not going to change that you have a kid.
Yeah, well, I guess I want to know for sure, and
Yeah. We're just speculating. We don't know that the kid is the reason. It could be something else.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to call him, see if we can get him on the phone, and find out what went wrong, if anything did go wrong on your date, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hey, I was looking for Alex.
Yeah, this is Alex.
Alex, how you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm fine. You're calling from the radio station?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a listener of ours.
That's kind of weird.
It is.
A woman named Daisy. Yeah, we'll admit it is not a normal to receive this kind of phone call. A woman named Daisy that you recently went out with emailed the show saying that she really enjoyed your time together, but you've been blowing her off and haven't been answering her phone calls. So she said, hey, can you give Alex a call and see if you can find out if I did something wrong? So that's why we're calling you, Alex.
Okay.
Do you remember going out with Daisy?
Yeah, I had dinner with Daisy.
Did you like Daisy?
We had a fine time. Dinner was fine.
Daisy told us that she doesn't put on her dating profile that she's a mom, and she kind of dropped that at dinner. Did that scare you off?
I mean, I wouldn't say that scared me off. I mean, it was a little surprising that, that's like a big part of a person's life. And like in other profiles, I feel like that information was on there. So it was a little bit shocking that she just sort of dropped that in the middle of our dinner. But, I'm not against dating someone who has a kid.
Okay, so that wasn't it then?
No.
Do you want to see her again?
Your voice just got so
Yeah, your voice got so high-pitched, dude. I'm taking that as a no, Alex. You're not necessarily into Daisy.
Honestly, the date got a little weird, and so I don't think that I would want to see her again.
Define weird, if you could.
This is weird to talk about with strangers on the phone, but towards the end of the meal, like she sort of got kind of quiet and emotional and sort of intense. And then she told me that her car was in the shop, which I knew because I had to drive. She asked me if I could pick her up, which is totally fine. But then she asked me if she could borrow some money to help pay for the car repair.
No, stop.
She asked for a loan on your first date?
Like how much money?
Like $700.
Oh,
jeez. She just didn't have. She was waiting for a paycheck the next week or whatever, and she would get me back the next week. But she was in this tight spot, and it was really affecting, her kid's life and her life and whatnot.
Boy.
Oh gosh. What
How did she bring that up? Did she just say, "Hey, can I borrow $700?"
No, I mean it wasn't like that. I felt like she felt uncomfortable having to ask, but it was just really weird. And I was like, I don't really have that kind of cash flow. I don't have $700 to give to someone that I've met like 45 minutes ago. But I understand, people are in a tough spot, like car repairs.
Yeah.
So, but then she's like, well, what about like $400? Like I have another friend that I could get the rest from.
She was bargaining with you?
Yeah. So then she bumped it down to $4, and I was like, just as a general policy, I don't do loans on first dates. And then we had dessert, we went home, and I got out of there.
Oh, that's so awful.
I have a tough
so
time
many levels.
loaning money to good friends of mine, let alone somebody that I just went out on a date with.
It seemed like a situation I didn't want to get into. So,
not to make things weirder than they already are for you, but Daisy is actually on the phone and heard everything that you just said.
Hey, Alex.
That's Daisy on the phone?
Yep.
It's me.
Hi.
Daisy, did you failed to tell us that you asked him for a loan on your first date, Daisy?
It was just one little question. You know what I mean? It didn't.
A huge question.
Daisy, that's a $700 question.
I was going to be able to pay him back by Friday. I mean, I got paid on Friday. It wasn't like I was never going to pay him back or going to drag this out or anything like that. And I mean, what am I going to do? I can't ask my ex-husband. He's a jerk. So it just, to me, it was like a little question, and I didn't hold it against him at all that he said no. So I guess it never dawned on me that he would hold it against me that I asked.
Yeah, but I don't know you. It just seems so weird that you would think that it was okay to ask to borrow money. Don't you think that's weird?
To me, it's just like, there's no harm in asking. You know what I mean? I thought we were having a good time. It seemed like you would become a friend. And you never know until you ask. And like I said, there was no hard feelings that you said no, so it just never occurred to me that it would create hard feelings that I asked.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Alex. Daisy's not pissed at you that you turned down.
Opportunity to loan me money.
Wait, why are we worried about whether she's pissed? You know what I mean? It's like, come on, it's super weird to ask to borrow money. I mean, I don't ask friends for money. That's like something you ask family. Like, do you have an uncle or like a cousin or something? Like, rather than asking someone that you just met on a first date?
I mean, I suppose if I had someone else, I would have asked them, but it feels like, to me, it seems like super judgy to make assumptions about a person based on one question that they asked.
Daisy, if I went out on a date with someone and they started telling me they were having money problems and then asked me for cash, I'm going to judge them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that you're trying to like milk me out of money, especially if I met you online. I don't know you at all. Not a lot of trust can be had in a person that you just met on a first date asking for money.
I mean, I get what you guys are saying. I totally do. And I just didn't look at it that way because I am totally honest. And I did have the money on Friday. I would have totally paid him back. So it didn't dawn on me that, people would jump to that conclusion. Regardless of all of that, I did have a really great time on our date. And I would like to see you again.
Alex, would you like to go out with Daisy again?
Please.
We will pay for a second date. Daisy, I'm not paying for any car repairs.
Guys, be
But
nice.
we will
Stop
pay for
attacking
a second
Daisy.
date if you'll go out with Daisy again, Alex.
You know what? I will. I'll go out with her again. I mean, it was a really awkward, weird first date, but that's not the first awkward first date I've had.
All right.
Awesome. Daisy,
Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're cute.
Alex, don't leave your wallet out on the table.
Oh, Jubal flag.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Second date update.
A woman named Mallory emailed the show for a second date update today, and her email said that she had one of the most embarrassing moments ever happen on this date. So she's 99.9% sure it's the reason that he's not calling her back.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a pretty high percentage.
I would go for sure.
Now, she didn't say what it was, but Mallory, I'm guessing you went to McDonald's and didn't have enough to order off the dollar menu? Happens to Jose all the time, so don't feel too embarrassed.
I said,
No, that's not it. And it was a date, so he would have paid anyway.
Oh, okay.
that's
I
true.
did. Sometimes women pay. I think that's totally fine. Oh, right.
Yep, those are the rules according to Mallory.
Okay, Mallory.
I feel like if it's a date, then
all right, we're getting sidetracked. Let's go back to the embarrassing part.
Oh, so first, tell us about the guy that you want us to call. What's his name?
his name's Danny.
Okay.
Danny, okay.
How'd you meet Danny?
I met him when I was out at a bar with a bunch of friends.
Okay.
And he was kind of chatting me up at the bar. And near the end of the night, he was like, hey, I feel like I'm having a really good time with you, and I would love to hang out with you again sometime. So he took my number.
Pretty classy. Yeah. I mean, usually when you hit up somebody at a bar, it's like, hey, you want to come back to my place tonight?
Yeah, I mean, he was a really nice guy, and so I gave him my number, and...
It sounds pretty embarrassing, that whole...
I'm working my way up to that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Keep going then.
So he was like, why don't we go back to the bar where we were hanging out the other night? And
you didn't remember where that was. Oops, embarrassing. Awkward.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm still waiting.
Still remembered.
Okay, so you remembered the bar and you went back?
I went to the bar, and he was like, I wonder if you'd be up for playing a little game. And so I was like, sure. And he said that he had this game called the Epic Yarn Challenge.
The Epic, like yarn, like string yarn?
Well, he was talking about, like, telling a story to a group of strangers for 15 minutes straight. That would, like, keep them captivated for the whole 15 minutes, where they'd be, like, so enthralled with your story that by the end be, like, applauding and offering to buy you, like, rounds of drinks.
So it was a competition between you two to, like, approach random people in the bar and tell them long stories and see who got the best reaction.
Yes. So I was just like, yeah, I think, why not? I have something that could work for that.
So who went first? Did he go first or you?
So, yes, he went first. And we're sort of like in the back area. There were like 3 tables. And he was starting to tell the story about how, like, when he was back in high school, there was this girl that he, like, fell in love with. And he always wanted to ask her out, but she actually moved away before he had a chance to do anything, to, like, approach her or talk to her.
It sounds like kind of a boring story so far to me.
Yeah, I kind of tuned out.
Yeah, I agree, but, like, for some reason, everybody in the bar was totally captivated by his story. Like,
Drinking does that to you. Anything's interesting when you're drunk.
Oh, it just sounds like he was, like, charismatic.
Yeah, exactly. He was telling the story better than I am now, but he was just like, she came back and he finally had a chance to talk to her, and that girl is in this room right now.
What?
So he turns to me and he was like, I've loved you since high school. And he gets down on one knee and proposes to me in the bar in front of everybody.
Oh, my God.
I didn't know what to do, and I was just like, yes.
So you're engaged to a guy who's not calling you back?
Dude, I'm into it. I'm applauding already.
He made up this whole story just to get the best applause in your guys' little story competition.
Yeah, was it made up or was it true?
It was totally made up. I mean, everybody's so on board with this. I don't want to ruin everybody's time, and I thought it was hilarious.
So then what was your 15-minute story?
Yeah, how do you follow
Well, I didn't even have to do my story. He totally took it over, so I didn't get to do a story.
All right. So how did this night end? Where's the embarrassing part of this?
So people were buying us drinks, and he, like I said, he's a real outgoing, very charismatic person. People were talking to both of us, but more talking to him, and I don't know, I kind of was drinking more than I usually do, I guess, and so I got drunk.
Yeah.
And nice. At the end of the night, he's like, let me take you home, because I was drunk, but he was very kind and gentlemanly about it, and I was having a great time, and we were laughing about the whole entire situation, how well he pulled that off and everything, and laughing so much that at one point, so this is the embarrassing part, I laughed so hard that I peed.
You peed your pants?
Right on the seat of his car.
Oh, no! Oh, no, you peed your pants on your new fiance's car.
Welcome to married life.
Welcome to married
Yeah, it was bad. And he even pulled over, and he grabbed a rag in his back trunk or something.
Did it ruin the vibe, or was he cool?
I mean, he was really understanding and nice, and he wasn't angry, or he wasn't I can't believe you just ruined my car or anything. He wasn't mad at me.
Probably wasn't a very nice car either. if he's not upset.
I am mortified for you.
Honestly, I have no idea. I hope it wasn't too nice of a car because I peed in it.
Oh my God!
Whatever.
If only
It's a
you would've had,
geoprism. Who cares?
If she had a bottle of water or something to spill over yourself on accident, I just spilled this water everywhere.
Brooke, you are the worst in embarrassing moments.
I feel like you peed in several places and didn't tell people.
You don't tell people.
Don't trust Brooke now. If she's ever carrying around a bottle of water, now you know.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You need a cover up.
Okay.
It's too late.
So,
Damn it.
how long has it been since you've spoken with Danny?
It's been a week.
Yeah, you're a pee girl.
I'm pretty sure that he doesn't want to talk to me ever again after I peed in his car.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'm hoping that maybe he would give me a second chance, because
You deserve one.
You know.
You do. I agree.
Yeah, you
All
played along. We're going to get this for you.
Yeah, we're going to play a song. We'll come back, and we'll call your fiance, Danny, and try and get you your second date update. Okay, Mallory?
Okay.
All right, hold on. We've got one of our listeners named Mallory on the phone for a second date update. And Mallory went through a big range of emotions during her night out.
Yeah, she did.
She was challenged to a storytelling competition at a bar and never even got a chance to tell her story because her date Danny stole the show with a big tale about a girl in high school that he was in love with, and she didn't know it for all those years, but now she's in the bar with us that night. And he got down on a knee and proposed to Mallory in front of everyone.
I would cry.
Oh, my
if I was
God.
just in the crowd. I would have teared up.
The reason that he did it was to win the bet that they had made and to get some free drinks, which he did end up doing.
Lots.
So Mallory got kind of drunk, as engaged people tend to do.
More than kind of.
Yeah.
Wasted.
And he took her home that night, and on the way back, she was laughing so hard in his car about what had happened, she peed on the front seat.
Oh, no.
So Mallory feels like she may have ruined the night. But Mallory, let me just tell you, don't feel embarrassed.
Really?
All right?
Okay.
I've peed on many men's seats before. And I've come out just fine.
Yeah, I think that's a different situation.
Yeah.
I think he'll give you another shot.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's obviously not returning her calls for a very obvious reason.
But men are the worst at peeing places when they're drunk. They're way worse than women. You have to have some sympathy if you're a dude. Guaranteed he's peed in at least a corner of a bedroom at some point, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he has, but it's just, I don't know, I really like him, and I'm hoping that he'll give me a second chance.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he better. I mean, if you're cool enough to be proposed to on a first date in a fake proposal, he should be cool enough to have some real pee on his seat.
Maybe you should offer to let him pee in your car, and then you're even.
If that's what it takes, I guess so.
All right. Well, let's get him on the phone right now and see if he's up for it. We're going to call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm dialing it right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Danny, please?
Yeah, this is him. What's up?
Hey, Danny. My name's young Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a moment to talk?
What's going on?
We do something on our show called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can reach out to us and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Okay. And so there's a woman that reached out to us about you. Her name's Mallory. She told us all about the night that you guys went to a bar and that made up this great thing about long-lost loves in high school.
What was going through your head when you got down on a knee and faked proposed to a chick you just met?
It was, she's so pretty and she's so nice. And I guess like I've been kind of planning to do that kind of like date idea with someone special. Yeah, I guess I was just disappointed in the end.
Yeah, the pee thing. Well,
yeah.
She told us, sorry.
Yeah, she
I'm
did.
Getting ahead of myself.
She did tell us about how the night ended with your car being a little soiled. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry for your car.
It's okay. I guess I was kind of disappointed before that.
Wait, what? It wasn't the pee. Dude, she's humiliated.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the real deal. The truth is that it wasn't a made-up story.
What do you mean it's not a made-up story?
The story was the truth about me being in love with her.
Whoa.
Hold up. Yeah.
My head. She told us that you guys had just met at a bar recently.
Yeah, like that didn't help that she didn't remember me.
You really went to school?
I did go to school with her. I'd known Mallory for a few years, like kind of from afar. And
what?
She did move away before I could do anything. And, God, it's weird. I guess I really was kind of like proposing to her.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you messing with us? Is
can't...
this like you're the big storyteller dude and now you're just going with it?
No.
She said she just met you at a bar with her friends and you hit on her and that's how you got her number.
But that's not true. You've known her for longer than that.
I guess you could say like I've known about her, but she really hasn't known about me.
Okay, that makes you sound like a stalker. How did you know about her?
I know that it sounds awkward, okay? Like, how do you tell somebody you have strong feelings for them without being creepy?
You do it in emojis.
No.
It lightens it.
How do you have strong feelings for someone if you don't even know them and they don't even know you exist?
I do know her. I do know about her, I've cared about her for a long time, and...
It's like, is it odd? I feel like it's like knowing a restaurant by looking at the Yelp reviews and never actually going there and then giving your an opinion on it.
So what are you disappointed in, Danny, that she didn't know that you had these feelings secretly this whole time?
Or she didn't know you existed?
Well, it's just, I guess, like, how do you tell somebody you've been in love with them for over a few years? She was laughing about it and saying I'm a great storyteller, and the whole time I'm thinking this just isn't a story.
So she's like,
so
it's
wait,
so believable.
Was that a real proposal then?
I mean, kinda.
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay, hold up though. So if she really said yes, you would really marry this girl?
I mean, she already did say yes.
No, but she didn't know that she was saying yes.
That's not going to hold up in court.
You don't go to court for engagements. What is going on?
Where do you go from here? You tell me how I tell her it was a real story and it was really about her. What would you do?
Well, you kind of already did tell her.
Oh my God, this is about to be so
Because she's been on the other line listening this whole time and she wants to talk to you.
Your fiance.
No. Tell me you're lying. Tell
well,
me
she may have fainted because I probably would have.
This is nuts.
Mallory?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't hold it in.
Is that all true?
Yeah, it's true, and I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
I feel terrible. Like I can't believe. Like I'm
so heavy.
I don't understand. Like what? This is like a lot to take in. 'Cause, how are you disappointed that I didn't know that we hadn't met before? If we hadn't met before,
No,
like I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
I guess I'm really disappointed in myself because after all this time and thinking about you, this is the way that I tried to let you know how I felt, and it was the wrong way to do it. And I guess I'm sorry. You know, like, what do you do in this situation?
I feel like one thing could be to be honest with someone.
But that would have scared you away. I know that would have scared you away if I had just told you, you know, like we were just really like getting to like spend time together.
Yeah, better to just propose to her right off the bat before she even knows who you are.
See, I'm with Jeffrey on that
I mean,
one.
hearing that sounds crazy too.
Is there no middle ground with you?
Yeah. I mean, like, I humiliated myself in your car on the way home, and, like, I felt like I'm going out on a limb by taking the story to, like, a radio show to reach out to you.
Which
and
is kind of weird,
like,
but that's okay.
Oh, you're being the judgy one now. Okay, hold on.
You're going to tell me that I'm weird.
Okay, creeper.
No, maybe.
Oh, my God.
Maybe it's just kind of nice, you know, that we both, like, don't need to feel bad, maybe, you know? Maybe this is just, like, part of a story of us figuring out how to, like, try this thing.
Yeah, what do you say you call it even, Mallory?
Wait, hold on. I don't even know where Mallory is at this. Are you creeped out? Do you see red flags? Are you thinking this is romantic?
Or do you feel the same? Are you in love?
Because personally, I feel like I need to tell you to run, but I don't know.
I mean, there are definitely a lot of conflicting emotions right now because I don't understand completely where you're coming from. I do feel like it was kind of like I've been stalked. It's weird. It's definitely weird. I mean,
It's definitely a lot to process, especially on a radio show. So why don't we offer to send you guys out on another date so you guys can talk about this, sort everything out, and then maybe things will become more clear.
So wait, who do we ask at this point?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, do I ask Danny if he'd be willing to go on a second date? Because I think he would.
Yeah.
Wait, no, but Danny, could you go on a normal second date? Because you proposed to this girl, she said yes, you didn't like the outcome, and then suddenly wouldn't call her back. Like, are you okay with normal?
Yes, I am actually a pretty chill guy normally. This is just, I am very tongue-tied around you, Mallory, and so like it just made it easier for me to kind of do it this way.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to just have a conversation about this and see how things turn out.
See?
Oh my God.
All right.
It's not a bad idea.
I am so interested in what is going to happen next.
I want to be a fly on the
And like, I really look forward to just hanging out with you now that you know everything, and that story was really about you.
Oh my God, you should do the story off again, and this time she's going to publicly divorce you in front of everyone.
I am hating this man.
I don't know. I think we go back to peeing on each other's seats. That sounds way more romantic.
Okay, either one.
Okay, I think I just need to go right now because I just really need to process all this. So.
Oh my God.
You have to go? Is it number 1 or number 2? We'll let you go, okay?
That's a low blow.
Oh my God. Mallory, keep us updated.
Okay.